Hi guys, welcome back to Plaid's new product showcase for 2021. Glad you were able to join us again today, or if you missed yesterday and Monday's shows, you can absolutely go back and watch them on our Facebook channel or on plaidonline.com/new. So we are going to be here all week talking about Plaid's new products. We're sharing inspiration, projects, product information, and inspiration. We've got a lot of exciting things still planned the rest of the week with the team. Today, Jessie and I are going to be talking about folk art. We have two new formulas we're going to share with you. We're really excited about them. So we've got Jessie in the studio crafting, so we're going to go over these products with you. Also, you can, again, find all this information on plaidonline.com/new. We've pulled together an awesome landing page that has all this information. You can purchase product right on plaidonline.com. So we're going to get started. Tamara is going to be answering any questions that you have in the chat. So if you have questions, she'll chat back and forth with you. I also have the iPad here, so I'm going to try to answer and relay questions live to Jessie. And so we're excited to hear your comments. We love to see what you guys make. And again, I said this yesterday, you guys really inspire us. So we love sharing with you and then getting to see what you make. So we are going to be talking about first one of our brand new formulas, which is FolkArt Glitterific Fine. So a couple years ago, we created a product called FolkArt Glitterific, and it is one of the most glittery products out there. It is different size particles of glitters that are suspended in a clear base. It is no mess glitter. It is super shiny, super chunky. It works great with light and dark colors. It's really fun to put on and paint with and spread. So we came out with that a couple years ago. Then we introduced Glitterific Icons, which are really fun shapes. So we've got circles and stars and hearts, and that was in addition to the line. And now brand new for 2021, we've come out with Glitterific Fine. So this is super fine glitter suspended in that same clear base. So again, it's got a ton of shine, a ton of glitter in it. It's really fun to work with. And Jessie and I were talking earlier while we were practicing and setting up, and she made the comment that it's very whimsy. And I think that's a great description about this product. It is just a beautiful color palette, and Jessie's gonna show you the beautiful range of colors and exactly how you use it and some more inspiration once we get started. But so we have added Glitterific Fine to our line, our folk art brand. It is just a great addition. Sparkle and shine is still something that is very big with unicorns and rainbows and kind of that mystical, magical, like you said, whimsy look and feel. So we're really excited about this. You can see some projects that we have here displayed. So you could use it on planters. So it is indoor only, but you can seal it. So you can absolutely seal it with a Mod Podge gloss, would be a great thing to seal it with. So you could do some indoor planters if you want to keep them inside. We've got picture frames. You can create these beautiful ombres. And again, I hope you guys can see that sheen, but just the beautiful color range. We've got golds, and it's like almost like sherbet colors, like ice cream, like just really beautiful colors. So we've done a picture frame here. We have another frame here, and this is really fun. You know, that drip and poured art is really trendy, so we've done a really cool frame here that shows, you know, you get a lot of control because it is really thick coming out of the bottle, so you can do a lot of fun things with it in your decor. So Jessie, do you want to get started? And I'll see if there's any questions, and then, yeah, we can just get started.
I would love to. So like Kyra said, we're so excited about this brand new addition to the Glitterific family, Glitterific Fine. So I just want to do a quick comparison to kind of show you guys the difference between all the formulas we have in our line of Glitterific. In case you're unfamiliar, or if you are familiar, just to kind of compare so you can get a really good idea of what this new formula is like. So like Kyra said, we started out with this really fun, super chunky, really large particle Glitterific. And then the second addition to the Glitterific family was our Glitterific Icons, which are so fun. These, just like the title says, they're icons. So there's polka dots and there's hearts and stars. So all of the Glitterific is kind of like confetti. It's got all these really fun shapes in it. So again, it's super whimsical as well. And then our brand new formula is Glitterific Fine. So again, like Kyra said, it's sort of a more subtle look to your projects. It's a little bit softer. It's very whimsical. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint these out for you guys just so you can get a really good idea of what they look like, sort of a comparison. So first, I hope you guys can see, I'm going to pour out on my little tray here. This is our original Glitterific. You can see it's got a clear base right out of the bottle. So it is super duper sparkly. You don't have to, it doesn't have like a milky base like some other glitters do. It's just got that really clear, super sparkly, very impactful glitter. And then we've got our Glitterific Icons here. Again, it's got a very clear base as well. It's got a couple different size particles in there, but again, they're like really fun shapes. This one here is the hearts, which you'll be able to see better on the white canvas. And then our brand new Glitterific Fine. So this one, like we said, it's smaller particles, so it's a little bit softer. It's very whimsical. It's very, very pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grab a brush.
And Jessie, you wanna pull the Glitterific down a little bit?
Yeah.
So
there, can you see that better? Awesome.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
And
right,
people are asking how many colors are in the new Glitterific Fine line, and there are 8 colors.
Yes. So we have a few of them here. We don't have all of them, but yeah, 8 really pretty, like Kyra said, they're sort of like sherbety colors. They're really fun and soft, so they're kind of a blast. Okay, so first I've got our classic Glitterific here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. You can see how thick it is, like Kyra mentioned. So it's really easy to spread. It's really easy to manipulate on any sort of surface, on flat surfaces or 3D surfaces. But you can really see all of the different sized particles in the glitter. You can see it's got a clear base, so just how you paint it on is exactly how it's gonna look when it dries, which is really fun. So that's really fun. And I'm kind of using a couple different tools. I used a brush for that one, but you can use a silicone spreader. So that's really good too because it is so thick. So just another way to use it. So here are our Glitterific Icons, and I'm gonna spread that out. And you can see it's sort of like a fun confetti sort of look. We've got these hearts here, but again, it comes in stars and moons and polka dots, just these really fun. It's got little speckles too to just make it really sparkly. I absolutely love the icons. I think they're just so, so fun. And I can show you some projects that we've used these on as well. And then third, let me grab a little baby wipe here, is our brand new, what we're talking about today, our Glitterific Fine, which is the brand new addition to our Glitterific family. So here I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like spread out. And you can see it's really soft. It's got super fine particles of glitter in that beautiful clear base. So again, sort of a softer, more subtle look. It's very whimsical. This is a really pretty purple, but it's got lots of iridescent sparkles in it. It's not just purple. It has all different colors in there to make it look really sparkly and really shiny. If it was just purple, it probably wouldn't be quite as sparkly, but we've added tons of colors within each of the colors just to give it that extra sparkle and shine. You can see, again, a crystal clear base. And the best thing about Glitterific, for me anyway, is that it's no mess. So glitter is really fun. It's an awesome look. It is super trendy, but it gets everywhere. When you're using loose glitter, if you're just using a glue with glitter, you can just end up with glitter everywhere. You can never get rid of it. But the best part about Glitterific is that because it's encapsulated in that clear base, it is no mess. You won't get glitter anywhere except for where you want it to be, which is awesome. So again, just to kind of show you guys some of the differences between these 3 different formulas we have in our Glitterific line. So again, the original, the Glitterific Icons, and then our very brand new Glitterific Fine. So you can just see how sparkly all 3 are. They're just very different looks. So it just depends on the kind of project you're making, which formula you'd like to choose. Okay, I'll show you a couple other, just like another couple examples. So here's our original Glitterific. This is our gold, so you can see super sparkly, all those different sizes and shapes of particles, which really catch the light. And here's a cute notebook we made with the icons. So these are the polka dots on here. We've got all the different pretty colors, and they have the smaller particles in them as well. And then here, I'll grab one of these pretty butterflies we made. These are the Glitterific Fine. So again, a really solid, pretty glitter look, but it's just, like we said, a little bit softer. It's very whimsical. It's a very sweet sort of look for your crafting. It's kind of like sugar. It reminds me of like a sugar coating.
I love that.
It's so cute.
And actually, if we're getting B-roll and Dylan's coming back, the camera guy is coming back this way, if you grab that bright pink by the rainbow, then we'll have a shot of all of the colors in the line.
Oh yeah, this one here?
Yep, right there.
There you go.
So that is I have there's 8 colors in the line. I have all 7 set up over here so we can get a good picture of that. And then we have that bright pink also.
Awesome.
So we can always send it over with him and get a pan of that.
Cool.
Yeah, so 8 beautiful colors. Again, everything from your traditional silver, gold, rose gold, and then some really fun, pretty pastel colors. Like Jessie said, like I love the sugar, the sherbet.
I know.
It's just really beautiful colors, and they all work so well together with the rest of the Glitterific line.
Yes, it's just a really fun look. Again, it's just different depending on what kind of project you're making, what it's for, just the kind of glitter look that you're going for. So I'm just going to paint out a couple more of the colors. Like Kyra said, here we can even do this pink one right now. So this one is called Tangerine. So it's kind of like a orangey pink, and you can just see how bright that is. It's got that really nice clear sort of tinted base that gives it some extra color. I guess I'll probably need a little bit more than that. So I'm going to show you just this like really cute little home decor moon shape we have here. You can see we have some of these that we've already painted up here in the front to show you. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint this out for you guys just to kind of give you an idea of what these look like. Put in some water. And again, I'm just using this silicone spreader. This is actually a Glitterific silicone spreader, so I can show you here. So you can use a brush for Glitterific, but since it's so thick, you can also use this really fun spreader that we have on plaidonline.com. And it just makes it's just a different way of spreading the glitter. It's really easy to clean in case you're worried about getting the glitter particles out of your brush. So a really fun tool that you can use with Glitterific. So that's what I'm using right now. So you can see how super thick that is. And it's really easy to spread because it is so thick. And you can kind of layer it up. You can do like a very soft sparkle look, or you can add multiple layers and you can get that super, you can see what it looks like here, that super pigmented, thick, just crazy glittery look. It's so much fun. It really, again, you can totally manipulate it to however you want. It depends on the project you're working on and the look you're going for. Yep. So look how pretty and sweet that is. Like we said, it kind of looks like sugar, like candy it reminds me of or something.
So people are asking what surfaces that you can use the new Glitterific Fine on, and any of our Glitterific products.
Yeah.
So wood, metal, glass, fabric, plastics. You know, if it's fabric or plastic, decorative use only, of course. And it is indoor only, but you can seal it with a gloss sealer. Mod Podge makes a great gloss sealer. Anytime we're sealing anything with glitter, I would recommend using a gloss so you keep that beautiful shine.
Yeah.
But yes, you can absolutely use it on multiple different surfaces. On canvases, Jessie is painting on some wood that we base coated white.
Yeah. Just a little block of wood here.
Yep, and I love these different shapes. Again, for a nursery, for a little girl's room, a playroom, your office. You know, I know a huge trend is people are, you know, working from home and they're redoing their craft rooms or redoing their office space. Like this would be really fun to do a gallery wall or set on a shelf.
Fun.
Just to add that little bit of sparkle, and the colors are so beautiful.
Yeah, so let's do an ombre, Kyra. We love doing ombres here at Plaid. I'm gonna grab this blue. This blue would be pretty, I think. So I'm gonna put, this one is called Aqua. So it's just like a pretty aqua blue color. So you can even ombre these, you can blend them into each other. Again, the clear base makes it really easy to work with, almost like paint. So you can really spread it around and get a lot of different looks with it. Look how pretty that blue is. I love that on this moon shape. So again, you can see it's just so easy to spread and get a nice smooth coat. But again, if we wanted to let this dry and go back, we could add as many layers. This is just one coat, and you can see how super sparkly it is, but we could add as many coats of this as we want, and you can just build it up, and it'll just get more and more colorful and more glittery. It's really, really fun to spread.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it too. You have an example on the table we'll have to show that we used it with our treasure gold. So we did a star, kind of like this chunky wood shape. We did half of it with treasure gold and half of it with the Glitterific Fine, and it's a really great contrast.
About. So you can see, isn't that so pretty? So I believe we put the treasure gold under the Glitterific here, the Glitterific Fine, so it really just makes it like super extra sparkly and shiny. It just makes it pop. They look so pretty next to each other though.
Yeah, the two different sheens work really well together.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'll show you how you can blend it in the middle. Just kind of blend them together, and of course, since we're mixing pink and blue, we'll get sort of a pretty purple blend in the center. But again, just to show you guys some of the different things you can do, you can use this, again, just for sort of coating an entire project with glitter. You can do stripes of it. You can use tape to tape it off, to do, just like I showed you on that star, you can kind of dip projects, or just do stripes and tape off different shapes to get different shapes of glitter. The possibilities are really endless. You can do this pretty ombre effect like I'm showing you now.
Absolutely. And you can use it, so you could use it on natural wood, you could use it on white or black, like light or dark surfaces.
Yeah.
You can base coat any of our great folk art paints underneath, like we showed the treasure gold, but if you wanted just to mix or pick a contrasting or light color to use to paint your surface with and then put the glitter over it, that is a great way to do it also.
Yeah.
So you could pick like a really beautiful pinky coral color and use that pink right on top of it.
Yeah.
The same with the aqua. you know, a multi-surface is a great also option for that. It's got that great sheen to it. So you could even use our new glossy paint that we're going to be talking about in a second. So we're going to be introducing FolkArt Glossy here when Jessie's done with the Glitterific Fine, and this would be a great thing to use underneath the Glitterific Fine also.
Okay, so you can see I'm just blending them here in the middle. I just want to show you guys just like the variety of techniques you can use with this glitter. You can really use it just like you would use paint. I'm just sort of mixing them together to get like a pretty purpley color, a little periwinkle in the middle, but you see how pretty that is, like for a nursery, for a bedroom, even for your craft room or your home office. Just a really fun little project to put on your shelf. There, okay. So like Kyra said, you can use this with all kinds of other products. You can use it with our FolkArt paints, but also you can use it with Mod Podge. So I'll show you a really fun project we have here. Oh, let me set this over here. So this one is a really fun Mod Podge project. It's just a little block of wood, and then we found some really cute geode paper. So just some scrapbook paper, some cardstock, and we Mod Podged it onto the top of this block, and then we went in and we painted in some of the Glitterific Fine on the details to get this really pretty geode look. Isn't that so cute? This is a great, you can do it on a canvas, or even on like some bookends or something, even like on a geode shape would be really pretty. So I have a little one here that's similar. So this is just, you can see a piece of wood that we painted, and then we Mod Podged this piece of paper over it. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to paint with it too. So let's see. So I'm going to put some green on here too.
Yeah, I love you can make like your own fake geode with this.
Yes, yes, and it's so sparkly, just like a real geode would be. So I'm going to grab a little brush over here.
And a lot of times we use Glitterific with paint pours. So we use it to add some sparkle, especially when we're pouring geodes.
Totally.
So it makes a great addition to your other projects that you're already working on, or you can always add like a little pop of shimmer. So this Glitterific Fine is just another great addition. Beautiful colors, a different look and feel. Works great with Glitterific, and it is just, it's a great addition to the line.
Yeah. You guys can see how easy this is to paint. You can do blending. Like I just showed you, you can blend the colors together. It's just a really pretty, soft, sparkly, just colorful look. Like we said, it's very whimsical, which I love right now. That's such a trendy look.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
So I'm just sort of blending the edge so you can see we'll have it thicker on one side where you can just sort of build it up and again, add as much as you would like. And then you can blend it into a thinner layer so that it looks a little bit softer. It's just a little bit of a sparkle.
That green looks really pretty with the purple.
Does that look good? I love these two colors together. Really, that's the great thing about this palette too, Kyra, is that we've really picked awesome colors for glitter, and you can't go wrong. Like, there's no two colors in the palette that don't look amazing together, I feel like.
Yeah, they all work really well together. So again, 8 new colors of Glitterific Fine added to our FolkArt line. We're really excited about it.
Yes.
So Jessie has done a great job demoing them.
Awesome.
All right, does anybody have questions about Glitterific? All right. Well, we're going to start talking about, while you clean up, talk about Glossy, if that's okay.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
So one of our other new formulas for 2021 under our FolkArt brand is FolkArt Glossy. So FolkArt Glossy is a high gloss acrylic paint. It is indoor outdoor. So it is super duper shiny. I have an example here, and I hope you guys can see that. So we love these bowls, these wood bowls, this natural look, but we thought this is a great way to show off exactly how shiny this product is. So you could see we had this great bowl, natural wood, taped it off, have that really beautiful crisp line, and then painted it with this beautiful green color. So you can see how shiny that is. I hope you can see. I can kind of see on the monitor. I keep looking over. But FolkArt Glossy, it's indoor outdoor. Again, a beautiful color palette, and we'll show you all the colors. We've got some great examples. Works great underneath, like I said, the Glitterific, but again, great on its own. You can stencil with it, you could tape off lines and get some really beautiful patterns and colors. Color is so trendy right now. It is everywhere, popping up, especially with spring. So again, we have put together, you can see all the projects around here, just the beautiful line, like Jessie said, curated colors that we've come up with, and they all work so well together. You've got your basic colors, but then you also have these beautiful colors of pops of brights. So for example, Since it is indoor-outdoor, birdhouses are also a huge trend right now, especially everybody getting ready for spring and spending more time outdoors, whether you're indoor or outdoor and you want to decorate with them. But this is just an example of how all the colors work together and how shiny it is, and just some great examples of projects that you can make. We also have some flower pots here. So again, indoor gardening, indoor, outdoor, some great examples of what you can do, and you can see the shine and the detail that you can get. You can see that black, how shiny that is. And again, just beautiful colors for any decor. I've showed you guys the bowls. We've got a couple other pots here, so a great addition to your garden. If you're doing a little herb garden, if you want to get your starter plants going, this is a great addition to have. Rocks, again, are still trending, and mandalas. So again, you can get a lot of great detail with this. So this is really fun to do. Decorate your garden, hide them around your neighborhood. And you can see behind me also, we've got, am I pointing in the right direction? These baskets. So again, beautiful wicker baskets, updating your home decor. Like we said, whether you're doing a bedroom, you're doing your home office space, your craft room, this is a great addition. And I love the different textures. So taking like a natural surface and adding that really shiny element to it and a pop of color. So you can see behind me, we've just added some of the FolkArt Glossy, and we really, we made those baskets come to life. Like, they're beautiful and they can match anything. I just love the easy wavy pattern. We just taped that off and painted it. And you really get such great coverage with, you know, like one coat. We also did these beautiful, and Jessie has some of these up here also, just these natural wood vases, and then just did this real painterly abstract paint stripes like up the side of it. Again, huge trend, just seeing these abstract forms and beautiful color palettes. And they're rainbow, but they're almost like a little bit different, like it's more like jewel tones. So again, we've got the primaries, but also beautiful jewel tones and bright pops of colors. So some great examples here, and Jessie is going to paint out some of the glossy so you can see it in action and just see how beautiful it is, and she'll hold it up close to you so you can see how shiny it really is.
Definitely. Thanks, Kyra. So again, another product we're super excited about is FolkArt Glossy. And like Kyra said, we just love the idea of mixing the really natural textures and tones with these bright pops of shiny color. So you can see I have one of these bowls here that Kyra was talking about, and I'm going to kind of show you how you can take a little old, wooden bowl or tray that you already have at your house, or that you have thrifted or found at a secondhand store, and just really refresh it and update it using our FolkArt Glossy paint. So all I have here is just some regular stencil tape. A low tack tape is great, painter's tape, whatever you have. So I'm just going to put a stripe of that on my little bowl here. Again, this is just a little bowl that we had laying around, and we didn't get rid of it because it's such a nice quality bowl, but the finish is a little bit old. We just really wanted to refresh it. So I'm going to grab a piece of tape here, and I'm just going to tape off a section. I really like the way it looks next to the wood, so I'm going to tape it off so that I have some of that pretty natural wood showing. Make sure my tape is down. And then I think I'm going to use, this is one of my favorite ones, this is like a pretty periwinkle color. It's called Marina. I'm going to put some of that out onto my palette. Isn't that so pretty? I'm crazy about this color palette. I think it is so pretty. Like Kyra said, it's like rainbow, but it's kind of like a little bit of an updated rainbow. There's lots of jewel tones, but also like really unique colors in the line, but also they're great for mixing. So we've got the black and the white and the primary colors as well. So you can really make any color that you can imagine. Look how great that looks. It's just one coat and it is full coverage, which is actually really awesome for a gloss paint. Sometimes gloss paints, you have to add lots and lots of coats to get that really opaque coverage and get that really awesome shine. But with the FolkArt Glossy, it's oftentimes one and done. And you can see right out of the bottle, it's super glossy.
And the paints are not food safe.
Right, right.
So.
This is just a decorative bowl, so we won't be putting any food in this. This is just for decoration.
But you know what you could do?
I do know what you could do.
You could paint it, let it dry, coat it in our Mod Podge resin, which is food safe, and then it would be food safe.
I love
Do you like that
idea.
Shameless plug?
I love that idea. And the great thing too, if you combine this with the Mod Podge resin, is that you won't lose that shine. Of course, if you're using glossy paint in the first place, you're looking for a really high shine, and the resin is also high shine, so you do not have to worry about losing that shine that you're looking for. Look how pretty that is, just one coat.
These colors are gorgeous. It's like an upscale rainbow.
I know.
That's
exactly. So I'm going to peel the tape off to show you guys.
Jessie, we could be copywriters today. We're coming up with all these
I know.
ways to describe the paint, but it is really beautiful, you guys. We are so excited. It's so exciting around here this time of year when all the new products are coming out, and we've got new glitters and new
like
formulas
Christmas.
to use. Yeah, and we get to use them here in the content studio. So it is really exciting for us, and we love to be able to share them with you guys.
So you can see there that really crisp line, just how super shiny that is. That's how we made these other dough bowls here. So just a great way to update a little, old piece of wood decoration that you had at your house and just update it with a really beautiful pop of color. Oh. So there's that, and I do want to show you a couple of other ideas. So you can see here we have these really cute little stacking blocks here that we've been seeing everywhere. Just to show you a little selection of the palette we have. And here's some more. Again, just the colors are so unique. We've picked just such beautiful colors. We got this really pretty melony color, this bright blue, and then this is that periwinkle color called Marina that we just used. So just, the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I'm just so crazy about them. So I just want to show you too, here's another little surface that we have, just an old basket that we had laying around. It's a very farmhouse sort of look, but it's a little bit older, so we want to refresh it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some of this purpley pink color. It's called Bold Orchid. And I just want to show you again how great it goes on. It's super shiny, and it looks so, so pretty next to that beautiful natural texture.
And people are asking if you can use this on what surfaces you can use it on. So whether it's glass or plastic. So this, I would say, it's decorative purposes only. Mm-hmm. But again, I think that's what you're going to be doing with this. It's going to be decor. So if you want to paint a mason jar or paint a glass, like painting on glass is such a big trend. Absolutely. You can't put it in the dishwasher, or I'd be very careful cleaning it, but it will absolutely paint beautifully on glass. Wood, terracotta, metal, canvas.
Yeah, we painted on all those things, and it looks great on all of those materials.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, the indoor-outdoor, like I said, on the rocks is great. The birdhouses, such a big trend, especially just that whole nature being outside, updating your space, spending more time at home. You want to make it pretty.
Right.
So that is the fun thing about our job and all our products, is that we get to make things pretty and inspire you guys.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
So you can see here, it's just a really fun pop of color. You could paint the whole inside and hang this on your wall or keep little trinkets in it or something. Just a really, really fun way to update something like this that you may already have at home.
Absolutely. You could stencil with it.
Yes, absolutely. You could stencil it. That's really fun too.
Yep, so you can personalize.
Totally. It works really well through stencils. I just love, love, love that glossy, high shine sheen that you get with it.
And that basket's pretty, it's older, so it really does get great coverage.
It does, exactly. This is, it's a very porous wood, so it would be absorbing it, but you can see, you may want to go back and add a second coat, but you can see in this first one we did, most times it's not even necessary. You just get absolutely full coverage.
Yeah,
which
on
I
these
love.
bowls.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Can the glossy be used on wicker? Yes, you can absolutely use it on wicker.
Yeah.
If you can see behind me, we've got some wicker baskets, and so we applied the glossy right to that wicker, and I love that look.
Mm-hmm. Same. Okay, so here's another project we have. This is just some old candlesticks we had laying around that, they didn't really match the decor anymore, so we wanted to update them. So we are going to grab another one of these gorgeous glossy colors. Again, you can see all the different colors we have here. We have such unique colors. We have great, home decor colors like browns and grays. We also have this beautiful plum and these really bright blues and pinks, and I love this one. It's like a honeydew sort of color. We just have so many pretty colors to choose from. But today I'm kind of sticking with this cool jewel tone palette. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So again, I just want to show you guys the coverage you can get. So this is just an old candlestick we had at home that we wanted to refresh. And look how beautiful that is. We could do, brush strokes like we did on these wood vases, on these wooden jugs here. Would be really fun. I just want to make sure you guys can get an idea of just how amazing the sheen is and what great coverage it has. Isn't that so pretty?
Yeah, those colors are gorgeous.
I know. Look at that. The coverage is just wild. I just love it so much. I'm an impatient crafter, so I like paints that are just one coat.
Yeah, so you could absolutely, people are asking if you could paint with this on canvases. Absolutely.
Definitely.
This would be great on canvas. You'd get a ton of coverage, and you're going to get that beautiful shine to your canvas when you're done.
Yes, we've done that here too. Like Kyra said in the beginning, we've been seeing all these great abstract brushstroke, paintings and things like that. And we've done lots of kind of stuff with these paints here, and it works really well on canvas. Look at that. And it gets into the details really easily. You can see how smoothly it goes on.
It looks great.
Thanks.
You could ombre with it.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You could ombre with it.
Stencil with it.
Totally. I can show you some blending if you guys want here. I'll put some of this periwinkle in. You can just start blending it into the colors. And do sort of like an ombre with a couple of different colors.
You know, we were talking about mini celebrations yesterday and like tabletop decor. You know, painting a bunch of these candlesticks and then putting them on your patio.
Oh my gosh, that would
to
be
set your
so
table.
pretty.
I mean, it
All
would
these
be
beautiful
so
colors.
pretty.
Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. I'm gonna do that for summer now that you
Yeah.
said that. I'm gonna go home and do that.
Pop a citronella candle on there, you're
Right?
good to go.
You'll be all set.
Somebody's asking about paint pouring with this. So you could absolutely paint pour with this. You could use our FolkArt pouring medium and do your 1-to-1 ratio and pour with it. So yeah, you would get a beautiful shine with
Oh my
pouring.
gosh, yeah, that's a great idea. I
Yeah.
love that idea.
And these colors, again, are gorgeous.
Seriously. They're just so unique. I just love, love, love the colors that we have picked for this palette.
Yeah.
So you can see here we're getting like a pretty blended look with these two different blue colors. I just love it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thanks.
I'll let you finish painting.
Okay.
See if people have questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of mesmerizing. I'm just watching.
I know. It's really smooth. It's like just goes on like butter.
Yeah, and again, thrifting, that whole upcycle. So if you had a bunch of old candlesticks or pots, this would be a really fun way to brighten up your space this summer and spring. Just go ahead and coat these in just a beautiful, you could do one of each and get that whole
my
beautiful
gosh.
color palette.
That would be so
And put them down
pretty.
the center of your table, decorate your sun porch or patio.
I love that idea.
Update your mantle with these bright pops of color.
Oh my gosh.
And
that
they
is
all
so
work
pretty.
so well together.
Seriously, they really do. You can't. It's just like the glitterific colors. You can't go wrong. There's
Yeah.
no two colors that wouldn't be beautiful together in this palette.
Those blocks look so shiny sitting there.
I know.
Like I can see the shadow of your like arm on it.
Like
while
I
you're
know this is
painting.
wet, so it looks shiny, of course. But you can see
Yeah.
here when it dries, it's going to be just as shiny.
Yeah.
So you can see how fast I just base coated this, and I'm not going to have to do a second coat. It's got such awesome coverage.
It looks great.
Isn't that so pretty?
And so remember, guys, that you can go to plaidonline.com/new. We've put together a great page that you can find information about all this new product, all the inspiration. You can purchase product on Plaid Online. You also want to make sure that you're checking out our YouTube channel because we have just an amazing channel of so many different videos, whether it's from all our new product videos will be up there, existing product how-tos, our Let's Paint program is there. It just houses so many great inspirational videos and tutorials and how-tos. So you definitely want to check out YouTube when you are looking for inspiration or looking exactly how to finish your project. So absolutely check out plaidonline.com/new and also check out our Plaid's YouTube channel. So I'll have Tamara put the link in here in the chat. I can see her. She's chatting away with everybody. But Tamara, if you can add the link for our YouTube channel because we want everybody to check out all that great inspiration. And I know these videos will be up there also if you want to go back and get some more information. So Jessie, thank you so much for sharing FolkArt brand new Glitterific Fine and FolkArt Glossy with us today. Again, we're excited for everybody to get these paints in their hands and get crafting with it and get inspired.